Alright, friends. So, here I am. Going along, scooter booting along. And, well, it is snowing here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, I thought maybe we'd go over some snow driving tips. Especially here in the Carolinas, they don't have, they're not as adequate as getting out the salt trucks and all that as most states like they do in New Jersey, Detroit, places like that. They just don't have, they're just not equipped, really. They never did, they do the best they can, sparingly, I suppose. But most of the time, and they're only looking at 1 or 2 snow days a year, so they're not going to invest a whole lot, I suppose. I don't know. I don't work in that department. But what I do is I drive for a living, so I thought maybe I'd go over some good driving tips with you today for driving in the snow. And take a look at this. And here we are, just scooter putting along. Snow's coming down. See, now I'm driving under the speed limit a little bit, which is what you want to do. Now I've got my pickup truck, I've got some extra weight in the back, and so that's one thing you want to do, no matter what you're driving, a car, truck, or whatever. Get you some sandbags, or get you some bricks, or get you anything that's heavy, and stick in your truck in the back or in your trunk or whatever, so you'll have some weight on those rear wheels, because that will help you out tremendously. You need some weight in snow and ice. Now another thing you want to look out for is bridges, not like this coming up, not this overpass bridge, but the bridges when you're driving over them. Even the overpasses, you should be careful driving under them, because they're just for a second. You could have some black ice right in that area, because what black ice is just ice on the asphalt that looks like water. You think it's all water because it all looks like water, but actually some of it might be frozen. And when you're going under these overpasses, you know, that provides shade, so there could be some slick spots right there where the overpass was providing a little bit of shade, and then you have it knocks the temperature back down to below 32, and that causes a little portion of it the water to freeze, and then when your wheels hit that slick spot, then the next thing you know, you're hydroplaning, you're skating along, and you've lost control. So be careful when you're going under these overpasses. Okay, now what I do, see, now about now, I'll just take my foot off the accelerator and I'll just kind of coast through it. Now when I'm on the other side, then I'll gently give it some more gas. You don't have to, the guy in front of me, he's got his 4-ways on. Nothing wrong with that. If you feel like you need to put your 4-ways on, you put your 4-ways. Definitely have your headlights and your tail lights on. Definitely have your lights on. But one thing about driving, no matter what conditions it is drive to your ability. Never let anything or anybody influence you to do more than you feel comfortable doing. Okay? It is snowing. It started snowing yesterday, and it's snowing again today, and it's actually 35 degrees is what the temperature is. So it's not, the temperature isn't that bad. I mean, you know, it's not in the 20s or 10s or something like that. It's 35 degrees. And we've got snow. So there's a lot of these overpasses we're coming up on right here, as you can see. There is a lot of them. And you always want to, coming under an overpass, let your foot off the accelerator just for a second. Just for a second, just until you get from under it, and then you can give yourself some more gas, keep you from, and you want to increase your following distance as well. I mean, you see how close I am to him? Now, we're looking to the left lane. Now, I'm going to show you an easy way to increase. Now, look here. Now, look there. Now, do you see how much room, how much I've increased my following distance? By just switching lanes. So you don't have to, if you want to increase your following distance, you don't necessarily have to brake. You just have to switch lanes. It's a little bit of using common sense, you know. If I switch, I'm right up on somebody in my right lane, and I look to my left lane, I don't want to slow down. So I look to my left lane, and there's nobody there. So I switched to my left lane. I've got all that room. Just that easy. I've increased my following distance by a whole bunch. Okay. So here we are. Take my foot off the accelerator, go under the bridge, get clear, car clears, and I gently give it a little more acceleration. That's how we do it. They don't give these kind of driving tips on TV, on the news, when they should. Some states do, but southern states don't do that too much on the news. They just tell you to stay off the road. They don't ever tell you any good driving tips of how to. They just tell you, stay at home, stay at home. And, you know, they know you can't, everybody can't do that. We have places we have to go and things we have to do. Definitely. So, you know, telling everybody just to stay at home and never offering any help as far as driving tips or common sense things, you know. There's it's like they don't, sometimes they just don't use their noggin. They try to scare you to death to stay at home. And, you know, what are you going to do? What if you don't have no power at home? I mean, you got to leave. Okay, now here's a bridge. Now see, this is a bridge. Now I'll take my foot off the accelerator and I'm clear of that bridge. And I'm going to give it a, so that's how you do on any bridge, whether it's an underpass or an overpass. When you're coming up on the bridge, see, this guy wants over, so I can get in my other lane and I will increase my following distance and I will let him on to the expressway all at the same time. How about that? Whether it's an underpass or an overpass, let your accelerator off, clear the bridge, and then give it some more acceleration, slightly, if you want to, you know, if you want to. That's what you want to do. And see, now there's the first plow truck that we've seen all this time. That's what I'm saying. They're inadequate in the southern states as far as snow plows and snow trucks and stuff like that. Now here's a bridge. Take your foot off the accelerator. Okay. Now I've cleared the bridge. I'm gonna give it some more gas. Okay. Alright, take my foot off the accelerator. Clear the bridge. And back. Alright, that's how we do it. Okay, now here we are going along, and we have, let's see, there's my road right there. I got to make a U-turn. Now, what I'm going to show you here is we are not on the interstate, we're on the back road, Statesville Road, Statesville Avenue. No, actually this is W.T. Harris, I'm sorry. This is W.T. Harris. And what I'm going to show you is we got to make a U-turn. How to brake in weather like this. I'm going to turn my turns. Now see, now here's how you brake. You want to pump your brakes. Lightly pump your brakes. Lightly pump your brakes when you're going to stop. Now this don't matter how fast you're going or how much you want to slow down. When you hit your brakes in weather like this, you pump them very lightly. Pump your brakes. So that's why you want to have give yourself plenty of time to stop. And if you miss your turn or place you want to stop, turn, whatever, you know, just remember you can go down and make a U-turn. Don't be in no big hurry, okay? In weather like this, you just pump your brakes very lightly. Pump your brakes very lightly. Now while you're sitting here at the light, you know, depends on how long your light is, kind of let your wheels roll forward. That way, because if you kind of just barely let the car go a little bit, that way the tires don't melt into the snow and stuff and cause you to just start spinning and save your tires. Because you know the tires are going to be hot because they've been rolling. So while you're sitting here at the light, you just kind of barely, just a little bit, let the car, just let your vehicle just barely move, just ever so lightly. And that way, you won't be. All right, now we're going down barely lightly. Make a U-turn here. See how I did it? I didn't have to spin, my wheels wasn't spinning. I wasn't burning all the rubber off my tires. Tires are expensive. You sure don't want to spin the rubber off of it and have a flat tire in weather like this. It's not good weather to be out there changing your tire. I sure wouldn't want to be doing that today. Sure, Bobby. Okay, so here we are. I'm coming up on my exit on the road where I need to turn. Okay, turn it on. See, I'm gonna start pumping. Pump my brakes. Pump, 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 pump. Just like that. Pump, 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 pump. Okay. Whoop. There we are. Woo-hoo! We got to slide a little bit there. That's how you do that. So every time you want to slow down or stop when it's snowy weather like this, and you're on the, you want to pump your brakes. Okay. And down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And delivering some of this pipe right here, plastic pipe, PVC pipe that they use in the ground in your homes. A little bit of everywhere, here and there and everywhere. And I'm sitting here in my truck. Okay, if you look out here, that's my rear view mirror right there. See. Now, these guys unloading me had to go over each pipe and get a count They counted every pipe that I brought them to make sure that there was, that they got every piece that was supposed to be on the shipment. Two guys, they counted every last piece. There he goes. It slipped right off there because it's plastic. You gotta be very careful to tilt the forks back, lift it, tilt it back, let it rest on the forklift before he takes it off the truck. Here it is, friends. That's your brake. This is your air pressure. That's your air gauges, and they're both together. So you got the green one and a red one. And they're both in there. One for your trailer, one for your tractor. They're both together. And usually you got separate. They're separate, but in this KW, they're right there together. Then you got your fuel gauge for your DEF fuel, your DEF fuel. And then you got, this is your regular gauge for your regular diesel fuel. Your volts for your battery. Your oil pressure. And your water. Alright. So that's how all that stuff works. That's the good stuff. And then down here, this is my Jake brake, or my engine retarder. This is my cruise control. This is my engine fan. It's my engine fan. Okay. This is if I want to it's for our DEF fuel. If we want to regen it manually, we press that. This is tire pressure. Okay. Pretty awesome stuff. This is an automatic transmission. Okay. And on the side right here, you can manually, you can put it in manual if you want to and shift, or it's got buttons right here on the side. I can shift it even if it's in drive. Either way, it can be in drive and I can still shift manually. So if I don't like it, if I want to shift from first to second, but the truck says if I want to shift gears before the truck wants to shift gears, all I gotta do is press that button and it'll shift. Or I can shift downshift. So if I want, anytime I want to shift gears and go against what the truck wants to do for whatever reason, that's all I got to do is just hit that little button just like that. There's our air brakes. That's our tractor brake and our trailer brake. This right here, this is our trailer brake, emergency trailer brake. Okay. Then we have, well, I already showed you the cruise control. Over here is our windshield wiper. Yep, all that good stuff. We got electric windows. Electric windows. Pretty awesome, huh? Awesome. Look at that. Hot diggity doodies. Hot diggity dogs. Electric windows. Awesome. And there's our toot horn. There's our big horn. That's what that is. That's our big horn. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Right here on Morgan Mill Road. How about that? In beautiful Monroe, North Carolina. Yes, sir. That's where we're at.